Good morning, everybody. I hope we all had a lovely Thanksgiving. It hasn't been that long since it. But I am going to introduce myself as the Tarantula Emporium. This will be my first YouTube video ever. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to start off, and excuse the little mess. I've been kind of organizing. But I will be moving soon, so right now I'm in a not-so-caring mode. But we're going to do a few maintenance on some of these tarantulas. Like we have Aladdin here, who just molted a few days ago. And I will say one thing. It's going to be fun because he loves to kick hairs. We're going to do some maintenance on Grim here. As you can see, there's just stuff all over the windows. This one scares me too because when provoked by food, mostly, they will jump onto the tongs. Scares the crap out of me each time. Hi, kitty. What's that? Yep, that's Tigress. Alright. Now, you can't see her, and obviously this is pretty dirty, too. That is my son. Hi! You took off your shirt. Little weirdo. But Reaper's in here. And I want to do another video with her later because one of her back legs has kind of been up towards on her abdomen, and I will probably be removing that bit of leg because it is just kind of died out. But I'm going to make sure all the tarantulas have water. We're going to make sure these tiny slings are doing okay. So let's get to it. I had to double check because I had 3 slings at the beginning, but one I gave to one of my friends and another one actually escaped, and I'm assuming it's dead by now because it was no bigger than like the size of my pinky nail. But we'll get started. We're going to start with these 2 down here because is that a leg? And sorry if my phone sucks at capturing and through glass. It wants to focus on the reflection more than the actual insides. Well, we're going to pull these guys out. And but if anyone is wondering, this is a 20 enclosure, 20 tank, but I put a divider, so it's more like a 10 and 5. Apparently I don't know how to count anymore. But we're going to open it up. And the lid always gets stuck because I had to redo the lid. Originally I had a ball python in here, but it broke the screen mesh and it kept escaping. I don't have it anymore. I had to give it away because it was a long time ago and I couldn't take care of it. But in this one we have Licorice, which is my male Asamani. Aphonipalma. Where are you? Did you molt? Because there's a leg right there. Yeah, that's a leg. My phone wants to focus on my child's hand. Why is there a leg? I don't see a molt. That's weird. Where is my Samani? Oh, he's clearing the back. So I'm going to pull it out just a bit more, but I have to be careful.
I pull one of that.
So he's back there. I'm going to see if I can kind of shoo him out, because since I found a leg, that's a little concerning to me. Now, I have tried pairing him with Reaper, because she is my female Samani. They did not... He kept running away. I actually have video clips if you guys want to see that. You have to let me know in the comments below. Holy crap. Licorice, you are missing a leg. The heck? What did you do? Huh. Okay, so... Now, I know they can stop their own bleeding, which it looks like he's done. But he is full on just missing the leg. I wonder if he was climbing and he got stuck. Because even though the top isn't quite mesh, I would say.
Mommy.
Yes, baby. Sorry about that. My boy's getting something he wasn't supposed to. But yeah, no, that's weird. But it looks like he's doing just fine. I won't feed him quite yet because I don't have any crickets. And he won't take super worms. He is a picky boy. He's also a big scaredy cat. So let's grab this water bottle. Now, I suck at doing things one-handed. Oh, Axel, don't tip the cage. That would be bad. Yep, he's missing a leg. Oh my goodness, don't pull on the cage, please. So in there you can't see, but this is Copper. And I have the names written on the side because I can never pronounce them. My Davis, Basistias. So my Costa Rican tiger rump. Copper's in there. They usually don't come out until nighttime and they start climbing around and really love the webbing they've done on the inside. Yeah, see, they're in there somewhere. They'll probably turn on the light and you can see them better, but I won't disturb them because they've also recently molted. But it looks like their water is doing okay. It's not too dirty, but we'll just fill it up. And I like to get the top of the log wet. Add some humidity in there, since they do come from Costa Rica. Alright, next we have this beautiful enclosure all webbed up. This is Topaz. She is my green bottle blue. So Santa pubescens. Now she's down in this burrow right here. She has two. She has this one down here, which she molted in quite a while ago. And I have video footage of taking that molt out. I'm just picky and I'm not sure which video I've always wanted to do first for YouTube. So I'm just making this one it. And if they're all out of order, well, shows how good I am. But I don't know if we can see them if I turn it. But yeah, they're right there. Usually a great feeder response. And it looks like she has water in there. It's a bit low. So we'll... Someone just hiss at me. There we go. All watered up. And as I said before, I'll do a feeding video with everybody because I'm sure Aladdin's hungry after molting. Because he molted like the night after Thanksgiving. Alright, for these next two, we're going to be doing them on the floor because Aladdin likes to kick hairs. And this is Monroe. She just likes to try and escape. And of course the cat's interested. Sorry, you don't get to eat these guys. So let's start with Monroe, because I know that's going to be the easiest. See that cute little butt right there. Tigress, I see what you're doing. She's like, no, I want to see the tarantula. Let me sniff it. Looks like you've dumped your water out again. So, you know what, we'll get this little altar a little bit wet too. And I will be doing a rehousing video with this one soon. Because even though this is an okay enclosure for my Phonopelma calcotes, I just wanted something a little more like deeper that they can burrow in. Because they've dug all over here and over here, like under here. So we'll just give them something a little more spacious for digging. But that will come in the future when I actually have more substrate. Because I haven't had the time to go get any more. Alright, now for the fun one. Here comes Aladdin. Now this guy has escaped on me. He kicks hairs like no other. He's probably aggressive right now. Tigers, I would not do that. If I need to, I will get you wet. But trust me, kitty, you do not want this guy's hairs all over you. So, please don't kick hairs at me. Ah! Try not to break the mold either, but oh my goodness. Oh! I don't, oh, here comes the child.
How does he buy that? That?
Yeah, don't touch Yoko. That's my dog. He's an American Eskimo.
Hey.
He's only 8 months, so he does not know to also stay away from the tarantulas.
Mommy.
Axel, can I please have you back up, baby?
Yeah? I have my hand.
No, this one's not for holding.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's only for looking. Because this one will kick hairs and it's not going to be fun.
Mom.
And you know what? I'm not going to chance my luck with my son. Because he will poke at it. And I wouldn't call Aladdin aggressive. Like when it comes to biting.
Aladdin?
I just don't want him to get the hairs all over
Down.
him. And yes, this is going to be the extent of my videos. I'm going to have a 3-year-old bust in on me every 5 minutes. Alright, we'll move on. Alrighty, so it looks like my Asamani female swatter is doing okay. I'm not going to try and prod her out right now because I've been bugging her a lot. But if you can see her, great. If not, oh well. I honestly can't see her. But we'll leave her alone. I won't get her out until I'm ready to fix that leg of hers. Like I said, it's just bent backwards. I'll show a picture of it. But she's a big girl. I got her when she was an adult. She's actually my very first tarantula. Grim here is my second. As I said, Grim kind of scares me because for being in an avicularia, their jump is more scary than anything. My brother can attest to it. Yoko, what are you doing? You need a bath. Yes, you do. You can come see what Mom's doing. Alright, nope. No, don't stick your face on there. Grim is one of those that I don't want to stress out. Because good heavens, if she jumps on me while I'm doing this, I am screaming and probably waking up everybody in my household. But yeah, we're just going to do some maintenance cleaning. And you stay in that corner. And they're not old enough for me to tell if it's a male or female yet. And I've only had one molt from them, and I was going to sex it. But my silly cat got to it, somehow. And I never got a chance. Oof. You guys are dirty. Yes, you are. And this won't be the best clean in the world because I'm doing it one-handedly, but it'll look decent enough that when people come over, it's not all covered with poop. Yes, Yoko, I clean up after these animals too. So let's get that one. Okay, here comes the nerve-wracking part. Because my hand's going in here, and they are right there. And I'm not going to worry about the back at all, because, oh my goodness. Me going to the back of that cage is not what I would call fun. Get what I... Oh, they're moving. No, thank you. You can stay right there. Alright, and I usually get this tree bark a little wet too. And it looks like they're starting to web on the inside as well. There you are. Which is weird because for the longest time, they would not web at all. They'd have like a few webs here from this branch to this wall. Maybe some webbing down here. But then I added this piece in here. And they've left going behind it, so we'll leave you to it. Because, my goodness. This one just nerve-wracks me every time, because I've held it once before, but I had a glove on my hand. Because I don't like urticating hairs. But next up is these two. So, the first one I'm going to show you, this one's Pichu. And I know Tarantula Cat has a... What is that? Grammophora pulchra is what it's called, I believe. Choco Goldeny, named Pikachu, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. But Pichu is another Calcotes. Just a swilling. That's what the other two were of this kind. The one that escaped and the one that I gave to my friend. Now, where are they? They've kind of made this burrow. Oh yeah, they're down at the burrow. No, it's not going to focus. They are too tiny. Well, they are down there. I'm just going to take out the cricket leg and I'm going to put a fresh cut up mealworm in tonight, probably, when they start coming out more. But what we're going to do is get some water. Whoops, right down the burrow. We're just going to get a few drops in there. Just moisten the soil. Oh my goodness. How do people do this with one hand? I can barely hold my life in one hand. Or anything in that matter. So I just do the outer layer. There we go. Alright, they're all set with water. Because slings, they can dehydrate pretty easily. And this one is Darth Maul. This is going to be a Brachypelma hamori. Oh, and I forgot to mention Aladdin. My phone will focus. Is a Brachypelma. No, I actually forgot what he was. He's a Mexican fire leg. Oh, Bohemi. Bohemi, that's how you say it. So we got Hamori and Bohemi. I wanted a Brachypelma Smithy, but they were so hard to get that I kind of just gave up. Oh, there they are. And Darth Maul. And he's getting pretty plump. So I'm going to assume he's going to molt again. And he's molted once with my care. So I'm not too worried about him not eating right now. And his substrate's still pretty damp. Oh, and if you're wondering, all those white specks, those are not mites, although I've had mites in his enclosure before. Because he kind of buried half of his superworm and they got to it, so I had to change all the substrate out. But that's just pieces of sand. Okay. But he's getting pretty big, and I'm happy with that. Bye, Maul. Alright. Now we'll move on to the next animal, because I have quite a few. So I just noticed this. In Aladdin's enclosure, there's a beetle. Which means he didn't eat a superworm when he was supposed to. So let's throw him away. Get off the tongs. Nobody likes you. And if he escapes, my cat will get him later. But I also noticed that Aladdin's water's running a little low as well, so focus on. There we go. Got a little bit of substrate in there, but not enough for me to worry right now. Because I really don't have enough time to do a full maintenance. Just kind of half maintenance right now, like making sure everyone's water's full. Making sure stuff's semi-clean before I go to work. Yeah, we all love work, don't we? Okay, my next guy's over here. This guy I bought on Black Friday as kind of like a little impulse. But my cat always loves to sit by him and is like infatuated with this guy. Let's take that down. Don't want to touch the bulb itself because it's hot, and it's just a little mini, like 40-watt ceramic. We're going to place it right there. And I'm going to rip off some paper towel. Alright. Oh my goodness. Shoot. I did not mean to push it. You okay? Yes, it's my little snow leopard gecko. Patternless, I believe. And I just dropped it almost on his head. Okay, note to self, don't do that again. That was bad. I'm sorry, Unknown. And yes, I named this one Unknown because I actually could not think of a name for this little guy. If you guys have any better ideas, leave them down in the comments. Oh, I know, you're skittish now. Sorry. I'm just here to clean your enclosure because you got poop all over it. You gonna get it? You left one mealworm. Now this guy will eat crickets and mealworms. Mealworms are the only thing I have on hand because my pet store usually does not have crickets. Oh, there we go. Good job. Okay, you do that. Alright, now I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. Because that would be bad. I already feel bad. Poor thing. Almost have a phone land on its head. Please, cat, learn how to fix your camera angles. Because, like I said, I am nowhere good at this. At least not yet, but I guess they say practice makes perfect. I've heard differently, but sorry, little one. I know. I'm bugging you because you're trying to sleep. But you need a nice clean enclosure. Just gonna bend these paper towels in half. Dude, bite me. Okay, go. Put you right there. No, don't go back under. He kind of went back under anyways. But that's okay. He can go back under as much as he likes. Because this is his home. I'll get one more. Tigress, what do you think you're doing? Yeah, she really wants to see him. Her. And I actually don't really know how to sex leopard geckos because I've had two before, but they were adults and I knew they were females. However, one became more aggressive with the other and bit off its tail. Whoops. Come here. Go running away. I want to hold you. There we go. Yeah, he's still skittish. But I hold him for about a minute every day so he gets used to me. You can tell Tigress really wants to see. Tigress. Yeah? She's like, Mom, I want attention. And unfortunately, when I move, I probably will not have Tigress with me. Just for the fact she'll be going with my brother who has a senior cat named Billy. And Billy loves the company of Tigress. Where'd my water bottle go? Come back over here. Grab the water bottle. You know what? I overfill it just a little bit so some of that wetness gets on the paper towel. And he likes to sit in it. Now, since he just recently ate, I won't fill up his water or his food dish yet. We got this little croc skull. Stick that. I gotta rearrange this a little bit better. Because the food usually goes on the corner next to the water. And this kind of goes in the middle. Because the ceramic bulb sits right here. Just so that one doesn't burn himself. Because the problem I had with my ball python when I had him was that it wasn't even mine, it was my ex's. He used a ceramic, not even ceramic, it was like a heating pad. He put it on the bottom. But since I wasn't home a lot, because I had like 2.5 jobs aside from watching my son, I guess the ball python would move all the substrate and got burns on his belly, which I hated because I never want any animal. Now, I am slightly scared of snakes, but I've gotten to the point where I could probably own one again and take better care of it now that I know more. And if anyone in the comments could tell me, how do you get rid of allergy stains? Because I have put this thing through the dishwasher. I have tried everything to get these off, but they're like crusted on there. Now, I know he doesn't lick the walls, so I'm not too worried about him eating it, but he certainly has tried. Well, anyways, to my last one. Now, over in this like 50, 60 gallon tank is Dutch. Hi, Dutchy boy. Now, I will refeed because I feed him at least twice a day because that's usually how much he eats. And you got your wood chips in the water again. Naughty, naughty. Here. Say hi, Dutch. He's looking at me like, mm-hmm. Oh, what do you want? Oh, Dutch. Yeah, no. Tigress will sit in this area right here and will just lie there. And Dutch will not care. You know what? Let's give Dutch a few pets. Yeah, you nice and cozy? Yeah, he comes over here and he'll nestle in this. And I know people will use different things. Like they'll use reptile, carpet, substrate, a bunch of other stuff like coconut fiber. Me, I kind of do a mix of this wood chip style because I can kind of siphon it out and get all the spout cleanings, which I obviously need to do because of his last meal. It looks like he shed a little bit too. But on this side, I have desert sand, which he'll mix himself with the wood chips. But this is where he comes to bask. So, we'll fast forward to me making his food. Alrighty, and we're back. Tigress, you're trying to get to unknown again. Unknown's being eaten. So, after a long pause, I didn't actually get to film making Dutch's food. Because my son decided to climb on something he shouldn't and broke something he shouldn't have broken. Although, I will admit, half the appliances in this apartment just aren't good. Now, I know what a lot of you will probably think, that this doesn't look like a lot of food. Well, Dutch, and now that it's winter, does not eat a whole lot. And once he finishes it, either I'll give him some cricket or superworms to munch on as a little treat, or I'll do another couple spoonfuls of this veggie bug mix that I have. I have ones that have bugs in them, and I have a mix that has no bugs in them. So really I switch off between the two of him getting with bugs and without. Woo! Let's put the water dish in here. And, oh, you found the syringe, huh? I have to get more water. That was poor. Yeah, that's not very much at all, so off to the bathroom. I'm not even gonna bother turning on the light. So what's the point? There we go. Plus I have a little bit of a messy bathroom because my partner came home from a trip yesterday and the bathroom sink's just a little dirty.
More.
What do you mean more? Alrighty. I think that will do it. Okay, don't spill it. There you go. Alrighty. Well, I think that will just about do it for today. If you all will do me a favor, leave a like, leave a comment, or share this video, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Let me know. And then we have the 3 things that I want you to put in the comments. 1, should I rename unknown to something else? Want an update on Reaper's leg if I do end up actually cutting it off, if you want to see it. Because it's only going to be at like the first inch of the leg. It's not going to be the whole thing. Unlike Licorice, who apparently lost his whole leg. And then the 3rd thing, I want you all to have a wonderful day. See you next time.